fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Line shot to first, and there's one away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Roberto Alomar is the second out of the opening frame.
Moose.
Now at the plate, Moose Superbone looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And another foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes. And that country breakfast love is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first Major League start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets the win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Brandon. As this game moves along, keep an eye on Crawford. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Machado has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Willie McCovey. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hand.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for San Diego. Money Scott will swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder.
Into the box now, Money Irvin. couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Irvin is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 6.
Here's Manny Machado now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Now here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padre in now. Willie Mays.
Leading up.
He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
May.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away.
The left fielder.
Digging in at the plate
Number
will be
26.
Chris Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's off the second archway. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen. A ball and no strikes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Giancarlo Solarte. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and 1 strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Over to McCovey. 2 down.
Batting 9.
Next to the plate for the Padres.
Country breakfast.
Love. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch curveball. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And standing in, Alan Henson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The second baseman, Alan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Henson.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Moving under it, Irvin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 9.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Derek Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. In is Gerardo Parra. Over
right
1
fielder,
after
number
he took
8.
a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now batting, Tony Gwynn back to the top of the lineup, as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Alomar.
Settling in now, Roberto Alomar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0. It wasn't exactly a majestic home run, but Showtrack tells us here that that ball was absolutely crushed. It left the bat at an incredible 116 miles an hour.
The center fielder, number 99. Moose.
As he grounds
Super
one briskly to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And boy, an error saver there at first. If he kept his foot on the bag, he did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Money Scott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roy, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's 1-0 San Diego. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Leading up for the Giants, the shortstop,
first offering on its
Brandon
way.
Crawford.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Willie McCovey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. McCovey is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 balls and a strike to count. And that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. So striding in, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Machado.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chasing after it is Mays, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Mays is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready for another chance. Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard hit at third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. This one dances a little below the zone as it's laid off. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. To first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
So one away here with the base is empty. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They struggle to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Posey leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call
the batter,
on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Giants leave one. It remains 1-0. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres. Country Breakfast Love. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The right fielder, Tony.
Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. No hits to this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Roberto Alomar will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit. You can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Striding into the box, Moose Superbone. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more. Money Scott. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Mays. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, Derek Rodriguez will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder.
The batting order turns over now and set to go. Gerardo, third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Gwynn is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Giants,
into the box.
The shortstop,
Crawford. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Crawford.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Monty Irvin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now in the box, Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up, Dan Plesac?
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in to try it again. Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Into the box now. Country Breakfast Love. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-0 San Diego. At the plate, Willie McCovey.
Leading up for the Giants.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But he muscled it out there. It was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Willie Mays is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Up high in the air. Scott has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
riding in, Chris Shaw. 26. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Buster Posey, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Swing, and he pops him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He singled his last time
second
up.
baseman, Roberto.
Ready to deliver.
Alomar.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. A wave and a miss made him reach. And there's a base hit on the line. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Superbone.
Into the box now, Moose Superbone, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Alomar aboard here at first with nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, number 1.
It'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Money Scott. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra is calling for it. 2 gone.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Monty Irvin. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Strikes for the 3rd time. Next to bat for the Giants.
Leading off for the Giants.
He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Urban comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now
1 gone here in the Giants half of the 8th. Bring up Alan Hansen. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You know if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Superbone is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, ladies and gentlemen,
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 22, Will.
Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 the count to Clark.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to.
Your
Derek
attention,
Long
please.
enters from the pen to start the
Now,
ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right
number
where it is
64.
heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Derek
Here's
Long.
the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays waits on it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
The catcher, number 9.
Into the box, Benito Santiago. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty,
swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 home. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms that 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Country Breakfast Love, skied into straightaway right. Back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He pulls this one into right. Parra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants nothing. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra.
Leading up
and
for the
what's
Giants.
gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 35.
Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop.
He's hitless in
Brandon
3 at-bats to this point.
Crawford.
Slurve in there, strike 1. On the ground to the right side. 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So in now for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He makes the catch, and the Padres will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total
the final
command
line score
from
for
the
our
first
ball game
inning
tonight
to the ninth.
For the victorious San Diego Padres,
a
5-run
finish tonight.
no errors.
San Diego
they left
took the
5
lead in
men
the
on
fourth
base.
and held on until the end. Country
Time of
Breakfast
the ball
Love
game, 2
wins
hours
his third
and
of the
45
season
minutes.
as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll
Tonight's
put a
paid
wrap on
attendance
things.